Okay. So, myself and Suchitra here, we have been very fortunate in 2021 to learn about this science, natural health science, from Guruji Arun Sharma. Personally, my eldest daughter Anushka was the first in the family who attended the camp with Guruji, and she came back so excited, saying, "Daddy, Mommy, I know how to manage my health all through my life." And she encouraged all of us, and then since then all our family has been following natural health science. So I welcome Guruji Arun Sharma. He is the third generation of natural health practitioners in India. He is the grandson of Acharya Shri Lakshmana Sharma, who is also known as the father of nature cure in India, having written books like Practical Nature Cure, Swadhina Swasthya Mahavidya, and others. So, welcome, Guruji, Dr. Arun Sharma. Over to you.
ॐ तत्संयोरावृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपतये दैवी स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजं शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे शं चतुष्पदे ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति. We have only health. We do not recognize there is disease. Disease is not an entity. Like darkness is not an entity, light is an entity. Reduction of light is darkness. Absence of light is darkness. Absence of health is disease. There is no such thing as disease as an entity. It's only absence of health. So the entire approach here is against all the medical systems. That's all over the world. That's if that we understand, we can deal with our health. We need to improve our health. That's all we have to do. We don't need to find out what disease we have, what is the symptoms of this disease, what the cause of this disease. There's no different causes. We have a chapter called Unity, in which we say all diseases are one, cause for all diseases are one, cure for all diseases are one. Health and disease is one. So this is a novel approach to this universe because people have got drifted away from the normal thought, right thoughts. They are now thinking about new ways of dealing with diseases. Our natural health science is derived out of the Vedic scriptures. In the Vedic scriptures, we have light and more light. We do not have darkness. So, in the same way, we have health and more health. When there is anybody coming to you with a complaint diagnosed by medical people as diabetes, asthma, arthritis, rheumatism, there are so many names. Oh my God. Names of diseases are increasing day by day. All that we have to do is dissolve all these names into health, lowered level of health. If we approach everybody with the idea that they have to improve their health, to improve their health, they have got 8 different agencies. 8th is the strongest, of course. As we go on, Bhumirapo nalo vayu sammano buddhirevacha ahankaramiti yamme brinna prakriti ashtada. There are different 8 agencies of nature. If we engage them, then you improve your health. When you improve your health, applying all these 8 agencies of nature, you will feel there is no disease, no need to diagnose a disease. Diagnosis of disease is a big industry. They take x-rays, they take pulse, they take so many different kind of tests to find out what disease you have. They have a agency where they put different tubes in different spots of the head, and they connect it to a machine, ask you to keep it for 2 days, and then it records all the different problems of the world, and they diagnose, they tell you that you have got this disease, and the name is confusing, and we go astray from the proper approach. The proper approach is to just make it very simple, improve health. To improve health, we have to use the 8 elements. Bhumi means earth, all the food that grows in the earth. Akashad Vayu, Vayoragni, Agnerapah, Adbhya Prithvi, Prithivyor Aushadaya, Aushadibhyo Annam. These are all very simple. மருந்தன வேண்டாவாம் யாக்கைக்கு அருந்தியது அற்றது போற்றி ஊனின். That's all Tiruvalluvar says in his Tirukural. You don't need any medicine. Make sure that whatever you eat, waste from that food is eliminated properly. And if you make sure of that and then eat the next food, next day's meal, then you are all right. You don't need to find out what disease you have. You have to maintain this. In order to digest your food, what do you have to do? Eat only when you are hungry. Hunger is the indication of justifying that you are ready to eat the next meal. And wait until your food is previous food is digested, and then you have spent some time, and then hunger comes. There are so many signs for hunger, true hunger. When you get truly hungry, then you eat the next meal. And don't hurry up to eat, finish the meal fast. Chew your food thoroughly. Before you eat, say some prayer, calm your mind, and then you eat. There are so many requirements which we don't recognize and we don't remember. We hurry up and eat the meal and look for something else. And when we sit for a meal, we look for spicy foods. A person who does not have hunger, he will not be satisfied with foods without spices. He need more and more spices. थोड़ा नींबू डाल देना, थोड़ा नमक डाल देना, थोड़ा मिर्ची डाल देना, like that. You keep on asking for more spices so that you can enjoy your meal. That means you don't have true hunger. A person who has got true hunger will enjoy a simple meal, like I am drinking juice of petha, ash god. The first thing in the morning, you take an alkaline juice and keep it in the mouth for some time, warm it up, then swallow. And wait for 2 hours after that for this food to be digested, and then take the next meal. What should be your food plan for the day? What should be your work plan for the day? When should you work and when should you rest? All these questions have to be answered. That's what you learn in the classes that we conduct. Natural health science. Health science is simple, but that can be learned by everybody. You don't have to be a degree holder or anything. People who have attended our camps know the health rules in their fingertips, and they are able to take care of their health. And when they are getting sick, other members of the family or friends, they insist that you go to a doctor and get it checked out. That's where the problem starts. When you go to a doctor to get it checked out, the doctor puts you into diagnostic measures. Diagnostic measures is so many. They check your pulse, check your heartbeat, they check your blood pressure, and they check your body with X-rays and so many things, and goes on getting complicated. And then there are names of disease, thousands of names of disease. What is it? All this is, I don't want to use the word bunkum, but all that is taking you in the wrong direction. There is no disease, there is only health. If you understand this, then your life is becoming simple and you don't have to complicate it. Entire life you can live without medicine, you can live without checking out what disease you have got. Nothing is needed. You have health rules. There are 5 health rules: ample exercise, adequate rest, positive food, positive thoughts, an occupation that combines your skill and passion to help others. If you have these 5 things, you are not unhealthy. You don't have any disease. You are healthy all your life. Positive food is what? That's what you have to understand in depth. That's what you understand in the camps. What is positive food? Positive thoughts. Positive thoughts is also simplified in our camps. So many things are taught in the camps. We hear, oh, yes, yes, we know that, we know that. And after the camp, within a week, they are attracted towards spicy food, bad, unhealthy food. And then once you get into that, you get more and more away from healthy living. Then you leave your exercise, you leave your so many things that's necessary for you to keep healthy. Then you are far away from health. And when you are away from health, all that you have to do is come towards health. You don't have to diagnose your disease. When you go to a doctor of different systems, they all have different ways of finding out what disease you have. Ayurveda is supposed to be one of the oldest systems that treat health, that brings you back to health. And in Ayurveda also it is said you don't need to check your disease, you need to improve health. That's all it's all about. But later on, in order to make it a business, in order to make people pay for your services, you go to the extreme of diagnosing a disease. Kapha, Pitta, Vata. If it is Kapha related, or it is Pitta related, or it is gas related, then there is further divisions and examinations. So even Ayurveda has become complicated, and they also try to make it a business so that they could diagnose a disease and process that and prescribe different roots of vegetables, of plants, and different ways of dealing with different diseases. So it is an expertise. You have to go to an expert. Like that, homeopathy also become complicated. Everything can be resolved when you follow natural health science. It's a health science. It's not a science of diseases. Have to be healthy. I gave you the 5 guidelines, and if you want to learn about the details, attend a camp and understand the details of positive food. What is positive? Positive thoughts, ample exercise, adequate rest. All these things can be learned simply. Every part of the body need to be exercised. And when you understand how, then you will not have flesh hanging out here, all kinds of things. You will not be fat, you will not have a pot belly. You will be slim and very nice. That's how health should be. Now, I don't want to keep on talking. Many of you have attended the camps, and many of you have attended lectures, classes. And if there is anybody who has not attended, it's not useful to just listen to me here. There are so many details to be understood. You should better attend a class, attend a session, join our IHU classes, get qualified, and then you will have no problem in life. Health industry, medical industry is making a lot of money, taking you in the wrong direction. I don't want to talk much about it. I will leave the floor to you to ask questions, and so that I could answer them. Venugopal, do you want to manage that?
Yes, Guruji. I already have a few questions in messages
Yeah,
from
okay.
participants. There is one participant whose daughter is affected with psoriasis, and
Okay.
from age 10 onwards, she is very, very unhappy to see her daughter suffering like that. So she wants to know, can that be solved with natural health science?
Yes, definitely. Psoriasis is the elder brother to eczema. Eczema is a problem of breathing. If you improve your breathing, if your skin breathing is not being done, taken care of very well, do pranayama, do sunbathing, live a natural lifestyle, and your breathing becomes better, and your skin health will become better. And live a lifestyle. After learning that, you include that in your life as a part of your lifestyle, and you will never have eczema, psoriasis, and all that. It looks like very simple answer, but it is true. It's complete answer. You have to learn how to live a life where you don't have any breathing problem. The eczema or psoriasis is an extension of breathing problem. Skin breathing is not being taken care of well, and that's why you get psoriasis. Massage your body thoroughly, do running every day, and do pranayama, and eat foods which are alkaline. Acidic food adds more obstruction to the breathing. What is mucus is an important element in the body, but the mucus quality determines your breathing. If the quality is bad, acid plus salt makes the mucus. If there is too much acid and salt in your life, then the mucus quality becomes thicker and it obstructs your breathing. When it obstructs your breathing, it obstructs your skin breathing also, and then you get psoriasis and all these complaints.
Wonderful,
Step
Guru.
by step,
Thank you. Uh, um, uh,
learn better eating habits, and everything will be solved.
Great. Guruji, I remember with you in Pollachi, there was a person who came from a hospital. He was a hospital administrator suffering for 4 years with psoriasis. And under your tutelage, I remember we exactly did this for 15 days. And he went back with new skin and smiling so much. His son and wife had come in a car and they were so happy to take back their father in just 15 days. And exactly what you said, running, sun bath, mud baths, and then eating alkaline foods. I remember my son used to go to him and give coconut, grated coconut for him to have with salad. And he would say, no, 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 I don't want to eat this. But you recommended saying, no, this is your medicine, right? Fresh salads. And he was cured in 15 days. We were witness to that.
Beautiful.
Yeah, there is another question, Guruji, from Pankaj Agarwal. Pankaj Arora. He asks, is there a complete cure for rheumatoid arthritis? And how long could it tentatively take to reverse if all that's recommended is complied with?
How long it will take, it depends upon how bad it is. And it is not a process of cure, it's not a process of treating arthritis. It's a process of lifestyle. You change your lifestyle. Don't think about how long it's going to cure. Live the lifestyle, natural, healthy lifestyle, and let it take its time. And from the first week onwards, you will feel better. If you keep on feeling better and still better, that's all you need. You know that you are going in the right direction.
A good example is my wife Suchi. She was diagnosed by doctors and told you have arthritis for life, you cannot walk.
Yes, I could not sit. I mean, if I sat down, I needed help to be lifted up. And but today I run with Guruji. Guruji told me, okay, it's paining. Let's run, and let's do sun bath. And it was amazing. I don't have any pain anymore.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, and it's become a lifestyle for us. Um,
Show us your face.
I'm here, Guruji, next to you.
okay, there is another question, Guruji, from Neelima Saxena. She asks, uh, how to help a person who is depressed and is not able to follow natural health science guidelines.
It is necessary for another person to live with that person and lead that person to healthy lifestyle little by little. Make that person happy with things that that person likes. Maybe music, maybe art, painting, some things like that, dance, things like that should be introduced to that person and gradually include healthy foods, healthy habits. That's all we have to do. And
Yeah.
that person will be cured before he or she knows that the disease was there.
Yeah, beautiful. Nilima, in fact, you should come to the camp and you will experience exactly this in the community of other people, you know, having positive thoughts, you know, supporting each other and practicing these healthy habits over 7 days. Everybody benefits. And I remember, Guruji, you taught us your spiritual, mental, and physical health is one, and it all comes together.
Yeah, I have reversed my spondylitis because of NHS. I have attended a session, this camp, and I'm doing these courses also.
What's
Uh,
your name?
I'm Neelima Guruji.
Okay, great.
Okay, we have one more question from a person. They ask that whenever I eat salads, I can see them as undigested food in my stools the next day. Why is that so, and how can I fix that?
You have to chew your food more than what you do. When you chew it more, then it becomes smaller particles and then it reacts with digestive juices and then it changes into stools. That means you are having indigestion.
Thank you, Guruji. Guruji, there's another question about diabetic person. Does consumption of roti by a diabetic person help in controlling blood sugar? That's their question.
We have different ways of making rotis. We grate vegetables and add it to the wheat flour and we make it into carrot roti or carrot what so many different vegetables mixed with water and then we make rotis. That roti is better to digest it than the regular rotis. Have more vegetables to go with.
Okay, there is another question, Guruji. Thank you very much for that. There's a question from Anne Sayani. I have not attended the camp. My child is 6 years old and she is having congenital hypothyroid. Can this be cured with natural lifestyle? Kindly clarify.
Yeah, names of diseases make you more scared. There is no disease at all. There's only health, and there is less health and more health. We just do need to worry about improving health through introducing healthy habits. That's all. All the names, forget about it. Write all the complicated names and whatever they say and tear it up to pieces. Now we are going to be healthy. That's all you need to focus on. Health and more health, all diseases vanish. When you bring light, darkness vanishes. If you give name for disease, ye falana bhoot hai, ye falana bhoot hai, lagna bhoot, then you complicated your life.
The topic of the day also includes asthma, Guruji. Do you have any
Yeah,
words for people who, this is the season in India for people suffering with asthma. So
yeah.
any guidance for them?
First and foremost, asthma patients should forget uh, so many complications in their life. Make life simple and approach life without any hesitation. There was a multi-millionaire, the owner of cement company, Dalmia Cements. He was suffering from asthma. I had to go to his house every day in the morning. I used to do chanting and ask him to just listen. And then after listening to chanting, he was a little more peaceful. Then went through different treatments like giving alkaline juice. I am like drinking the petha juice. Kumlanga juice, they call it Pushanika in Tamil. This is alkaline juice diluted with equal amount of water. Sip it slowly in the morning, and that adds to the alkalinity in the blood. Our all the food that people eat normally is acidic. Acid, and more acid. And that spoils the chemistry of the blood. Then if you have alkaline food, we need 80% of alkaline food and 20% of acid. Whereas people take 120% of acid food and no alkaline food at all. That causes all kinds of diseases. The body chemistry has got to be adjusted. And if you develop these habits, most of the problem will be vanished, gone.
Yes, this is exactly what we cover in the camp, Guruji. We learned from you how to actually cook foods which are more alkaline, having 70% vegetables in our cooked food. Um, and in the 7 days, people actually experience, when you get up in the next morning, you start seeing that the sluggishness of the body, the pains, all that reduces, and you start feeling more and more energetic. Yeah. So great. There is one more question, Guruji, about somebody. Yeah, this is the last question. Santosh Kumar asks, kindly guide treatment for curing piles for my wife.
Ah,
We invite Santosh
well,
ji with your wife to our camp in Bangalore. I think Dharamji has just posted a message there. We're starting a camp on 26th of January in a beautiful forest location, 7 days. Please welcome. I remember we supported one of our relatives who had piles with natural health science. There are a number of ways we can support you to bring back health. However, Guruji, over to you for your answer.
piles is also an intestinal problem. Your intestines have been receiving only acidic foods. They did not get alkaline food. When you start supplying alkaline foods, the walls of the intestine have got fiber, very small kind of growth, uh, that brush like thing. It gets killed with more acidic food. When you take alkaline food, they are able to live very healthy, and all these complaints are gone. Within a week, you can see the difference. Every day, take alkaline juice in the morning, salad for lunch, and take soup of vegetables for the evening. Take one kind of fruits in between.
Yes, this is what we will learn in the camp and to do it together. We'll all come
Yeah,
together,
it makes
enjoy
it
making it together.
very easy and enjoyable.
Yeah, very easy and enjoyable. And we end the day with beautiful satsangs and singing and dancing and really enjoying our life together. I really love that, learning that from you, Guruji.
You will learn how to make. So in the camp, you will also learn how to make your salads. You will learn therapies. You will understand what are the different kinds of food. There will be lectures to understand why the questions will be answered to whatever you are asking. So do come and practically learn and participate in the workshop.
Yes. Smita ji is asking about period pains. Smita ji, yeah, we don't have time now to address that, Smita ji, but please reach back to us. I have two
Yeah,
daughters.
actually, whenever we have time, so the next meeting is reset postponed. So we have
Okay.
still have time.
We
So
have some more time. Guruji, does it work for you to answer one more question?
Yes, okay.
Okay, I'll read out the question. Guruji, namaste. Smita says, when the period's date come nearby, the body feels heaviness. What to do? And secondly, facing lots of hair problems and heaviness in the throat.
Both these problems are related to excess acid in the body. If you start taking more vegetables and one meal make it with raw vegetable salad, within 1 week you will see a big difference. And do pranayama. Pranayama is to emphasize on holding the breath after exhaling. You inhale, hold the breath, exhale, hold the breath. When you exhale, you people don't hold the breath. So when you practice this, emphasizing to increase the duration of holding the breath after exhaling, then you are able to hold for a longer duration. All this helps in changing the body chemistry. And body is able to deal with all the removing of toxins easily. And of course, you have to learn about making salads and raw vegetables to include every day.
Yes, thank you so much, Guruji. In fact, my daughter Ananya, she's 21 years old. Smita ji, you will meet people like that in the camp and learn together. And they have transformed their lives. Today, young people are following. She's become a vegan after being with Guruji, and she is really benefiting from the natural health science. So we welcome you to the camps to learn about this and really take charge of your own health and your life. Okay, any other questions?
Tell about the courses also, the NHU courses.
Okay, Dharamji, do you want to post also a link to the courses of Imana? So I want to take some time to, Guruji, introduce people to the natural health science courses that we have, where you can learn in depth about each aspect of natural health science. So so we have collaborated with the International Hindu University of Florida, and they give a certificate for your participation, and you can collect credit.
Diploma.
Yeah,
Diploma.
yeah. So you can collect credit towards a diploma. So there are 7 courses now, starting with the Introduction to Natural Health Science, and then
Which is of 15 weeks.
yeah, over 15 weeks online. You want to add more? You can. Yeah. So we will add the links to those courses also in the chat. So you can do an extended study so that you get a deeper understanding of this science. So the recommendation is each person do the camp for 7 days, so you experience it for yourself, and then take on deeper study of the topics so that you get the foundational knowledge. Yeah, thank you very much. There you go. He has posted it in the chat. So those of you, you can click on the chat icon on the Zoom and you can download the details about the diploma programs.
Before we go, I want each one to say their name, say goodbye.
Yes. So this is an opportunity for each of you to please say your name, and it would be beautiful if you can come on video, so Guruji can, you know,
See
see
your
you.
face.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Guruji. Thank you very much, Venugopal and Suchitra ji. Thank you very much.
Say your name.
I am Neelakantaya.
Oh, okay.
Thank you,
Thank
Guruji.
you.
Thank you, Guruji. Preeti here. Thank you.
Thank you, Guruji. This is Krishna here.
हाँ अपना नाम बताइए. Give your name.
Hi, Guruji. Thank you very much. This is Krishna.
Great.
Hello, Krishna. Happy New Year to you. Welcome.
Healthy New Year.
Healthy New Year to you. Yes. Next person.
Thank you, Guruji. I'm Anju Agarwal. I'm from Uttar Pradesh.
Very nice. Wish you a healthy New Year.
Thank you, Guruji.
Hi everyone, this is Vishnu.
Show me your face, Vishnu.
I need to open my camera.
Wow.
रुख से जरा नकाब
Thank
उठा दो मेरे हुजूर.
Guruji, Vishnu is from Arizona.
Who is that?
Vishnu. She is from
Okay.
Arizona.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you,
hello.
Thank
Guruji.
you,
This is
Guruji.
Santosh Kumar, Hyderabad.
Next.
Namaste Guruji, this is Leena from Delhi.
Namaste Guruji, this is Smita from Mumbai.
Wow, very.
Namaste Guruji, this is Pankaj from Sonipat, Haryana.
Wow.
Yeah, Namaste Guruji. This is Anusha from Bangalore.
Come on, next.
Yeah, please go ahead. Everybody who has not introduced yourself, please go ahead and introduce yourself.
Guruji, this is Sandana Mangai from Qatar.
From where?
Qatar.
Okay.
Wow. Nice to meet you, Santana.
Thank you, Ji. Thank you so much.
Happy and healthy New Year to you.
Thank you so much. Wish you the same, Ji. Thank you.
I hope you're going to attend our next courses.
Yeah, I need to attend.
We have
But
to
I'm
do a camp.
following.
We have
I'm
to do a
following
camp
your.
in Qatar. Shubhaji, you're doing a camps in Dubai. When are you doing camps in Qatar?
Delhi दूर है, कतर दूर है. Very soon, very soon. We'll plan.
Yes.
Thank you, Ji. Really, it's very much needed here.
Okay, so last Vandana ji, say hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Namaste,
Vandana
Guruji.
ji, Vandana ji organizes the camps for us in Mumbai and the Northeast, in Pune and other regions. So please watch out for those of you who are from Mumbai, Pune, and Maharashtra. Just watch out for messages from Vandana ji for the next camp.
Thank you. Thank you, Venuji and Suchitra ji. It has been an amazing Zoom session with both of you hosting it together and Guruji's invaluable wisdom. Thank you for this Zoom meeting.
Yes. There is also Shankar ji. Shankar ji, do you want to introduce yourself? Shankar RF.
शंख बजाना पड़ेगा शंकर जी को बुलाने.
Good evening, good evening. So nice of you to connect. And, all the best for your program and the session that you are conducting in Bengaluru. Suchitra ji and Venugopal ji.
Thank you, Shankar ji.
Very good.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. Guruji, that concludes our today's session. Thank you so much for taking out your valuable time, being with all of us, As always, it is a great pleasure to have